Namaste. Hi, it's Marcus. I'm going to talk to you again today about Ascension guidance, Ascension the way it is. So, since I did my workshop in September, I've been using a phrase quite a lot, which is onwards and upwards. You know, that's the way we need to go. So there's no other way to go. We need to go upwards and upwards. So you see it on my emails, are those on my list. And those who get my emails will see it quite often. I'm just trying to push the point, you know, because it's the way we need to go, and it's the way it is. We need to keep moving now, onwards and upwards for ascension. And then yesterday it suddenly came to me, there's something else I need to tell people about, especially me. Onwards and upwards, sideways and downwards. This sometimes happens to us on the path. Not all of us. Some people are very good at just keeping it focused, getting on with things, being very, very focused on what they're doing, not worried about anyone around them, their life around them, and just going straight. Now, I admire people like that, but unfortunately I can't be like that. You know, I've got a life as well. I've got a family, got a beautiful wife, beautiful young son, and you know, for us, they come first. No matter how much I think of ascension and how important it is for me and the world and the planet, I put them first. And I'm sure a lot of you will put other things first when it comes to it. So sometimes this is what happens. Onwards and upwards we strive, and then up, sideways, and the next thing you know, downwards. And what causes it is being human. It's a human frailty. You know, we're still human, we're still living here in the third dimension, but we're trying to live our lives from up here in the fifth dimension. And to do that, you really need to keep tuned in all the time. You need to spend as much time as you can focusing and meditating on those beings of love and light up there that help us, being in a position where you've raised your vibration enough to communicate with those beings and to be open to messages from those beings of love and light that guide and help us. And the only way we can do that is to keep that vibration high. And this is where you start going sideways and downwards, or at least in my case. So, you know, we've all got frailties, things that let us down, things that we're not very good at, things that we're not selfish enough about. And what happens is you're going along on your path, you're telling others, in my case, how to go along on their path, and then something happens and you think, oh, I haven't got time now, I'll do that tomorrow, and I need to do this is important to me, I need to do this. And life sometimes just takes over from your journey. And as I say, you can be a very sort of self-centered person and not let anything bother you on your journey. Personally, I'm not that sort of person. I put people first, especially people I love and care for. And personally, if you ask me, I would tell you to do the same. I say exactly the same in my Tai Chi classes. You know, sometimes people come in, oh, I couldn't make it, you know, I had to do this, had to do that. I always say the same now. I wouldn't have done years ago, but now, yeah, sometimes life just takes over, doesn't it? And it does. You have to be realistic. Life does sometimes take over. But what you've got to be aware of is onwards and upwards, sideways, oh, downwards. You don't. As soon as you feel yourself going downwards, you think, oh, I better get back up to sideways again, go back where I came from, and then start moving upwards again. Sounds easy? And it is. Once you feel yourself slipping, once you become aware of the things that you're doing that you know you shouldn't be doing or thinking about or focusing on, whatever that is, put yourself straight. First and foremost, you've gone onwards and upwards, sideways and downwards, get back upwards slightly, back sideways slightly, and then head back up. And that's what we have to do. Remember where we've come from. It's a long way down. People say this in the spiritual circles. Once you get to a certain level, it's a long way down. And that is true. So we need to stay at a certain level. And even if we go sideways and downwards every so often, just remember where we've come from and push yourself back up. Breathe. Right, I'm going back where I come from now. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing that. I should be doing more meditation, more focus, more guidance. You know, I should be asking for more help. I should be connecting more with angels and beings of light. You know, whatever it is that you feel you should be doing, focus on it when you can. Go back there. Don't drift too far. And that's the thing I'm trying to mention today, really. We all have these moments where we go onwards, upwards and sideways and downwards. It's a natural human thing, as I say. But when you feel yourself slipping, pull yourself back up. Get yourself back up there. Don't fall too far, because you'll end up who knows where. Okay? Pull yourself back up. You're all strong enough to do it. If you're listening to this video, or you're listening to other videos like this, it's because you're on the path of ascension. And if you're on the path to ascension, you've been put there because you're capable of going to that place and raising your vibration enough to be there when the time comes. So, that's all I've got to say for today. Namaste. Thank you.